The new HMP Glasgow and Provan Mill is already under construction. It will replace the 143-year-old Barlinnie prison, which is no longer deemed fit for purpose. Back in 2014, the cost of replacing Barlinnie was estimated at £100 million. But over a decade on, that figure has risen 10 times to almost £1 billion.
It is undoubtedly a very significant capital investment that will be made by the Scottish Government. It will have the economic benefits of £450 million. Earlier estimates were made prior to the site and the final design being completed, and it was also based on a much smaller prison, and everybody will understand the devastating impacts on the construction industry in terms of price inflation for materials that have been a result of COVID and Brexit.
So the Scottish Government are blaming the cost of materials, COVID and Brexit for the astronomical rise in the cost of replacing Barlinnie. It had previously been estimated that the prison would be delivered by November 2026 at a cost of £400 million. But the Scottish Government have now confirmed that the 1,344 capacity prison won't be open until 2028, a delay of 3 years. Scottish Conservative Justice spokesman Liam Kerr branded the Scottish Government incompetent.
What we've got is a project nearly 10 times over budget at nearly £1 billion of taxpayer money. It's not even going to be operational for another 3 years. And what this really displays is that we have an SNP government that is financially utterly incompetent and cannot deliver on big infrastructure projects. When you put this alongside the A9 fiasco, the ferries fiasco, the National Care Service, what this replacement for Barlinnie simply shows us is there is utter incompetence going on at the heart of the SNP government. And that's why I'm demanding that the Justice Secretary be hauled in front of the Parliament to answer questions on this and just why they cannot deliver any infrastructure projects in Scotland.
In 2023, Barlinnie Governor Michael Stoney warned that the prison had become so overcrowded that a catastrophic failure was possible. He previously estimated a new prison could cut reoffending by around 20%. And despite the rising costs, he feels the new facilities at HMP Glasgow will make a significant difference.
It's an operationally led design, so that design is going to be really focused on freeing up staff time to have a direct impact in working with people. So working through addictions, any other issues they have, any building resource that they require in terms of coping with the stressors in life, that people can go out and hold down tenancies, hold down a job, really function in society. I think the living conditions will be hugely different, and I think the way we are operating with 60, it's going to be 60 almost small units within a large prison. So smaller communities, and it'll feel safer and it'll be better for people to live there.
The latest costs for the superjail have spiralled out of all control. It's now going to cost a staggering almost £900 million more than originally thought in 2014. And who knows how much costs could rise given that the jail will open its doors for another 3 years.